today we have the second day of IT projects presentations, and let me remind you that this course started in October 2025, where 9 teams of students started developing their projects. And the goal of this course, there are actually 2 goals of this course. The first one is to develop a digital product, an MVP of a digital product, and the second goal of this course is to learn how to work as a team and to share responsibilities between different IT roles: the project manager, business analyst, front-end, back-end developers, designer, QA engineer, and other roles. And yesterday we witnessed really great presentations by the first group of teams, 5 fantastic teams, and today we will listen to 4 more teams and their presentations and 1 individual project. All the projects were developed under the supervision of IT experts from various IT companies, including my company, Elex, and we also have other mentors in business analysis, in project management, in design, and in quality assurance. So I think we may start just to remind you one important organizational point, that each team will have 12 minutes per presentation, including pitching part and technical presentation, and then each team will have a Q&A session, 8 minutes per Q&A session. I'll also send you the link to the agenda, to the chat, and the link to the feedback form. Dear experts, please fill in the feedback form to let the students understand their advantages, disadvantages of their projects. It will be really valuable for them. So today we start with the first team. It's a team with the project EvolveNote. It's about a digital diary. The project aims to increase productivity, develop self-discipline, and improve the balance between different areas of life. A very useful project. And the mentor of this team is Nadia Alexeyenko, Senior QC Engineer from SoftServe. If you are ready, you may share your screen and start the presentation.
Hello, I am project manager of the EvolveNote team, and today we will talk about our project. The idea of the project is to help users achieve a goal, not just write it down. This is our team. Project manager, it's me. Our mentor, it's Nadia Alexeyenko. Business analyst, Maria. Front-end developer and back-end developer, it's Markiant. QA engineer is Volodymyr. The main problem is that many people want to improve themselves, but they often lose consistency over time. Motivation fades, and without a clear system, it becomes difficult to stay focused. Another problem is that users often use too many separate tools for goals, habits, motivation, and inspiration. As a result, the process becomes scattered and less effective. Our solution is EvolveNote, a platform for goals, motivation, and personalized recommendation. The product helps the user achieve goals, track their goal, build habits, save the goal reminders, and get personalized recommendations based on what them want to achieve. These recommendations can include books, quotes, and movies that match each specific goals. The main value of EvolveNote is that it keeps user focused and aware of their progress. Instead of using separate tools, users can get one organized space for self-development. What makes the solution unique is personalization. The content is matched to user goals, so the experience becomes more relevant, motivating, and useful for personal growth. The user sets a goal and must create tasks to achieve it. They are given the option to generate tasks using artificial intelligence or to create them on their own. If they complete the task daily, they earn a streak. The AI then recommends books, movies, and motivational quotes.
Hello everyone, I'm Maria and business analyst on the team. Not just an idea, but a realized product. EvolveNote brings together all the tools for planning, self-development, and achieving results in a single ecosystem. Okay. For our future plans, we want to improve the recommendation system, add a notes feature, implement payments through Apple Pay and Google Pay, and publish our product on the App Store and Play Market. In this slide, we show our target audience and the market potential of the product. Our product is aimed at students, young professionals, investors, companies, freelancers, as well as people working on self-development. These users want to become more organized, stay motivated, see their progress. The market need is that there is now a demand for digital tools for self-development, motivation, and also goal tracking. Our monetization plan, firstly, freemium, suitable for starting. The level offers 3 goals for the price of $0, making it 100% free. Premium, its goal is created for individual users who need advanced features. It also includes a 1-week free trial. And Family Premium, its goal is aimed at groups or families who want to use the platform at the same time. Thank you.
The design serves as a visual foundation of the product, ensuring its recognizability, consistency, and ease of use. The overall style is minimally concise and digital without any unnecessary elements. This helps the user focus on goals, progress, and action without being distracted by visual noise. This design emphasizes the ideal development and moving forward, exactly what is embedded in the EvolveNote concept.
React Native and Expo are the main framework for building a cross-platform application. We have a single code base for iOS and Android. This ensures for us high performance and compliance with standards. Using StyleSheet API and Expo allow us quickly develop responsive design, and we can test this easily.
Our backend runs on Python and Flask, which gives us full control. We use Grok for fast AI response. We currently use SQLite for its simplicity. However, the system is built to grow. We can easily switch to a professional database or upgrade our AI models later without changing our core code. This app is fast, reliable, and ready for more users. What about security? First, it's password hash. We never save actual password. We turn it into a secure, scrambled code that even we cannot read. Second, it's the digital key or JWT. Once you log in, the app gives you a secure digital key. This lets you use the app safely without having to send your password every time.
So over past few sprints, I have finished expanding and refining the test checklist, as well as conducting the final product testing. I focused primarily on identifying minor issues and defects, because since the most of the issues, especially major ones, have been found and fixed. So among of the latest found issues are incorrect AI task generation, non-functional buttons for changing subscription plan, incorrect unit of measurement of archived goals, especially their duration, and issues with updating and adding task form. Nearly all issues have been fixed, especially those problems that have bigger impact on user experience or apps functionality. The only ones that might remain are issues with subscription plan changing, because we need to add payment system, and a lack of error messages for better user experience.
And now let's take a look at our mobile application in action. On the home screen, you can see your active goals, and any task can be marked as complete with a single tap. For create a new goal, first you need to enter a title for it. Then you can select a start date, today, tomorrow, or a specific day. You can set the deadline by choosing either a duration or a precise date. Tasks can be created manually or generated by our AI assistant. Regardless of how they were created, you can easily edit them to set custom frequencies such as daily, weekly, or specific to odd and even days. And as you can see, the new goal immediately appears on the dashboard. Here you can see now that the free version supports up to 3 active goals. In the AI section, you will receive personalized recommendations, including 5 motivation quotes, 3 movies, and 3 books to keep you inspired. You can refresh these suggestions once every 24 hours. If you like something, you can save it to your personal list for later. The built-in calendar gives you a perfect overview of your tasks for today and the days ahead. It makes planning your time really easy, so you can stay organized, to track your progress, and never miss a deadline. In the profile settings, you can update your password, manage subscription level, and edit exciting goals, for instance, changing a title or adjust the frequency. When you update a goal, the progress bar on the main screen automatically recalculates to reflect the changes. This ensures that you always have accurate and up-to-date view of your current progress. And when a goal is completed, it is moved to the archive. Additionally, you can delete a goal permanently if you no longer need it. Finally, the menu provides easy access to notifications, the About Us section, the customer support, and the logout option.
Thank you. We are here to answer your question.
Thank you for the presentation and the questions. Yes, Oleg Duhin, our PM mentor, my colleague, please.
Thank you for presentation and for the work. I have several questions. First, do you have already early adopters? How many of them? And what is their feedback?
Yes, we have feedback for my friend. He say me we can update the recommendation, and we update the selection for books.
Okay, second question. Are you users of your own application?
For now, yes. For example, I usually use it.
And did it help you to be more effective, more productive, and evolve?
Yes, I like that this application agreed built struct date, and it's improved me.
How about others?
I can add that I also presented this to my friend, colleague from abroad, from other country, and he gave me like positive feedback that about AI feature that he really liked it because not every, for example, like Notion, our competitor, it focuses more weaker on personal motivation. So he gave me positive feedback about this product AI feature.
Okay. Thank you. In one sentence, what is the core idea of your application? Why it's better than others? Why it will help users to evolve? Don't mention all the features, but like one core strategic idea that you truly believe and that you would like to test as a hypothesis with on market.
The main feature may be that AI can correct struct tasks for any goals.
Mhm. Any other thoughts?
I would make it like the sentence. We combine the best feature from different platforms. I will not like say which exact feature, but it makes them different because it developed on our own vision because it's important for us and we love it. So firstly, it interests us, so it will interest and find our target audience because we already fell in love.
Cool. So my advice, because I like it working in the similar domain. So you have to really find this core idea why you're better than others, and truly believe in it and test it with your every release. Because if you think that AI gives such ability, then I don't need such application. I will just use AI. Your application has to deliver something specific and unique. Thank you. If you really would like to make it as a product, it has a potential, but you need to find a clue. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you. And the question from my colleague Taras Romanek.
Okay, just I have a number of questions and also small comments. So, as I understand correct, in current moment, your audience, your existing audience is 3F: friends, family, and fools. And you have to check somebody except you check some broader audience, find it some people who don't know you and who is your audience to understand is it cover any needs, because it's quite unclear. Maybe these people need AI, maybe don't need, maybe you just added AI because it's popular now. And also I have some technical question. It's related to your database. As I remember, you use mini-SQL, not mini-SQL, SQLite, yeah. SQLite. How do you going to make some dump of this database to save your data from some crashes, etc.? Do you have any recovery scenario if something happened with your application?
So for
do you have an answer? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
as we said, we with expansion of project can due to the database with the server, for example, on
you plan to use database hosted on the server. Do you have any understanding how do you migrate your current data from SQLite to any other database?
At now, I haven't experience in that, but I think I could do this.
Okay, I'm sure you could do it. But just for understanding migration data from different sources, it's pretty complex task. You need to cover different scenario if something happened. You need to stop your service if you need consistency. And usually it costs much more than start to use your planet, start to use your persistent database that's hosted in some place instead of SQLite or something similar. And one more question. I just saw your pricing picture, and I saw that you are asked at $15 for not $15 for 15 goals or something like this in the premium plan. So if I want to have, I don't know, 25 goals, I need to pay more. Am I correct? Could you switch to the pricing page?
Yeah.
Yep. Goals user. Yes. Okay. Premium. 15 goals.
I can answer your question. Premium, it's for one users, and they can use 15 goals with 5 tasks for goals, every goals. And family premium, it's we can every 5 users, 5 users can use 15 goals.
What to do? How have you found this number? How did you find this number 15? Why 15? Why not 25? Why not 5?
We analyzed another application who...
You steal this idea from another application?
No, we don't. We see the YouTube family premium, and we can...
Okay, YouTube family premium for 5 users. Understand. What about 15 goals?
We suppose that 15 goals, it's enough to any people.
Okay, but you don't know. You need to speak with your audience. You need to know answer on this question. Why 15? Because it's, for example, if I expect 25, if I have unlimited goals and I pay you $15 and you break my expectation, I will not use your application. I don't give second chance if you change something. Speak with your audience, not only with friends and family. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Taras. And the question from my colleague, Andrei Skop.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Just let me switch to probably another mic. This one might be flaky. Now it should be a little bit better. Thanks for the presentation. My question is actually a combination of questions from Oleg and from Taras. It would be better to understand your audience, because when I saw the pricing, basically my Taras actually was faster with my question, like 15 US for personal 15 goals is kind of pricey. It's a steep price if we're talking about the comparison. If I see, for instance, task management I don't know, in Google Calendar or something like that. I have tasks, I have some freebies out of the box. And then, for instance, if I look into applications like Habitica, if you have looked into that, that's even more fancy RPG-like goal management systems with some classic interfaces and lives and magic and all other stuff around it. So it's have a good, decent amount of gamification around it. It also has free accounts, right? So the question is then, is 3 goals enough? Or maybe you should look more into some other premium features that other applications are lacking, and to have some killer feature that would draw attention from your potential audience to the application. Because at least from what I saw, this a decent goal management system that can provide some growth for the audience. But if we are talking about the pricing, I think it should be more carefully revised, as well as the subject of the pricing, whether it is the number of members or it is some other, I don't know, one-time transactions for other, some, I don't know, guidance from external experts, for instance. That could be like peer-to-peer network with mentoring. It could be a thing if we're talking about the goal management, the growth, right? You could build a network with some users who are capable of mentoring other people and build your pricing model around that. And therefore, you could achieve the state when there are mentors who have some bonus for guiding others. You have your share for hosting and something on top of that. And people have not just task manager or goal manager, but also some mentoring experience built in to the application, to the infrastructure. Just think about it. That basically was my comment around the pricing and around the competitors. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrei.
And for the record, I'll share the one I've mentioned, so you can like look into that application if you have free time. I'll post it in the chat. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Andrei. And the question from Orest Reiter. Dear colleagues, we are a bit late already, but it's okay. Your questions, it's important. Orest Reiter.
Thank you. Unfortunately, almost all my question was already asked. By the way, I have one question. What I was not for, do not miss for these longest explanations. So, I'm interested for how will we work the recommendation system in your side. Is there more randomly works, or how it will be trying to get better collection and content for user? And for user experience there.
So the recommendation AI is generating independence with your created goals now, and generate 5 quotes, 3 books, and 3 movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is a digital future from the AI side will be not like a slope these processes and will be make, as I was asked before, about the randomly generate and will be not use what I will be correct to think about what I will be interested in the wizard scope. Well, I'm going to the app, I will register it, use it all my information about me, and I will expect something interesting from this side, and there will be more responsibility for me, more interesting for me.
For now, we haven't that feature, but it's a good point. We will think about that.
Understood. So there will be more randomized. I understood. And another one about the how you will be use the server side and integrate your system in the scalability process. Because if you will be have a lot of people, a lot of the users in your side, if your product will be ready for it, like for 1,000 users, for 2,000 users, and more.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Did you think about the scalability side, where there will be a lot of the people in your app?
Yes, as we say, we can easily switch to a professional database for more professional with expansion our project.
But there are not only database side as the problem of the product. In this question will be like about the servers, about the infrastructure and other things. What do you think about it?
I must think about that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And the last question from Seman Oskarko, please.
Yeah, for me, main question is which exact model did you use for this recommendation system? Which exact LLM is used here?
He used Grok.
Okay, Grok. So what's the difference for me as a customer when I select your system to pay you $15 when Grok itself costs at least something near this price? What benefit I have instead of just telling the same goal idea to Grok itself?
For now, we haven't changes in AI, just only in quantity of goals.
So it's simply like a wrapper for the Grok itself?
Okay, we will think about that. Thank you.
At this moment, I want to add a few words. The main difference between pure AI for those goals and our applications that user can have notifications, create goal tasks, use AI just for tasks. So it's not like pure generation of goal, only tasks for it. And later, user will have like notifications that that the user want to have, for example, using a Grok app. Can't get notified every day that you need to do something like learn English, write. It's like that. It will be only on users memory. If a user forgot to do it with AI, so he forgot. And
Actually,
here you
nowadays LLMs allow you to create any scheduled task, and that's pretty similar functionality. So that's why I asked him this. You can create any schedule you want for reminders, and if the only additional feature you are adding is notification, that's not enough for customer to pay additional $15 for you. That just thoughts for the future. Let's say like that.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you for the team. We run out of time, but we have the mentor here, Nadia Alexeyenko. Nadia, maybe you will add something about the team and share your thoughts, your feedback about your collaboration.
Yeah, I'm left with only positive impressions. Mentoring this team was pleasure from the start to finish, and they've experienced what does really mean work as a team, support each other, and depends on each other. And I'm excited to see what they got together. Also, I want to add one comment related to the premium fee, actually about limited. Maybe it's some misunderstanding about limits. So user has some limitation only for current and ongoing goals. If goals is achieved, the user has a new slot. So maybe a team
didn't manage explain it correctly. So it does not mean that user has 3 goals and that's all. It has new slots once one goals achieved. So maybe it's can help understand the feature better. Thanks.
Thank you, Nadia, and thank you for working together with the team for supporting them throughout the year. Thank you, and good luck to the implementation, to the team with the implementation of your project. And now let me invite the next team with the project Advanced Donor, a platform for simplifying and promoting blood donation. And the mentor of this team is Andriy Tatarchuk, my colleague from ELIX. Unfortunately, Andriy cannot join us today, but he left his feedback. I'll write it down in the chat. So please start the presentation. The floor is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Ilya and I'm project manager of this Command Advanced Donor project. And today we want to tell you about our problem, target audience, our goal, stack of technologies and our team. Today many people need blood, children, soldiers and people who face emergencies. Every day more than 1,000 people need blood, but there are not enough donors. While researching this problem, we found the donors face many difficulties. Information is spread across different sources. Booking a donation can be complicated, and donors do not receive reminders or have a way to see their donation history. Because of this, many people do not come back to donation again. That is why we created one platform where a user can register, book, and donation, find locations and events, and view their donation history. Today we will show the web version of our project, and in the future we plan to develop into a mobile application. And now I will pass the word to our business analyst, who will explain how we conducted the analysis and build this solution.
Thank you. My name is Juliana, and let me walk you through the analysis. As part of it, we researched the market, existing solutions, and the target audience to understand how current solutions are structured and what gaps they have. On this slide, you can see the list of key competitors. Most of these solutions focus on separate parts of the process. For example, they provide information or support basic workflows. However, these parts aren't connected, so users still need to switch between different tools, and the process isn't managed as a single flow. Based on this, we identify a key gap. There is no unified system that supports the full donation process. In addition, existing solutions don't provide a digital donor book, which creates an opportunity to introduce a structured way to track donation activity. We also analyze the target audience and their needs throughout the donation process. First-time donors often struggle to find clear and reliable information, while regular donors need convenient access to their donation history, reminders, and information about when they can donate again. Students are another important user group due to their active involvement in donation campaigns and need an easy way to learn about events, book appointments, and track their participation. Medical staff require better tools for managing appointments and donor flow, while partner organizations need a centralized way to coordinate donation activities. These results show the need for a single platform that makes donation easier, faster, and more convenient for everyone. This analysis defined the main goal of the product: to organize the donation process as a single connected flow where all steps are integrated within one system. This reduces the need to switch between sources, ensures that all steps are connected, and provides visibility of user activity, including donation history, throughout a digital donor book. As a result, the system reduces user drop-off and supports repeat donations. Here you can see the technology stack used in our project, and here is the team working on it. And now I'll pass the word to our designer.
Hi, I'm Mary, the designer of Advanced Donor. Here you can see the visual system is now complete with a refined color palette, logo variations, light and dark mods, and a full component set. The app now covers the entire user journey: intro, sign-in, registrations, home notifications, donor book, news, and profile. The design language became cleaner and more consistent throughout. Now I pass the word to our front end.
Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and I'm one of the front-end developers on the Adventure Donor team. Today I'll briefly cover the technical side of our project and what exactly we have implemented. For our development stack, we choose React Native combined with the Expo framework. Using these tools, we completed a significant amount of front-end work. We built a flexible architecture based on reusable components to keep the code clean and easy to maintain. With this solid foundation in place, we asked ourselves, how can we make it easy for everyone to try out our app on their own devices without any extra effort during the presentation? Since we are using Expo, we had a great opportunity to utilize React Native Web. This allowed us to effortlessly adapt our ready mobile code and run the project directly in a web environment. Thanks to this, you can just open the link in the chat and test the app yourselves from any device. So that's all from me. And now I will hand it over to our backend developer.
Hi everyone, my name is Makar. I'm a backend developer here. So for backend, we're using microservices architecture. For database, for user data storage, we're using Postgres SQL database. And why we make decision to use that stack? It goes we can very flexible scale our technology stack to use the technologies that need our that will be more useful for our end users and etc. Also, we are using message brokers like Kafka to slowly collect data and store that in a database. So over to our QA.
Hi, my name Anya. During this project, I analyzed requirements and project documentation, prepared test cases, checklists, regression tests, and bug reports. I performed functional testing to verify that features work according to requirements, regression testing to ensure new changes don't affect existing functionality, smoke testing to check that critical system functions work after new builds, exploratory testing to discover unexpected issues, UI testing to validate the user interface and compare it with Figma designs. Additionally, I identified, documented, and retested defects, collaborated with developers, and helped ensure the stability and readiness of our project. Now I would like to hand it over to our front-end developer who will show you our MVP.
Hello, my name is Max. Now I show our site. This first page is a welcome page. We can start and we can log in or sync up. I use Google authorization. Vacancy test. This test needed arise in a worker in a center cloud data. This is a blood type. This is a home page. We need we can registration for donation. We can see only weekly days and select time. Also, we can see notification. We can see this notification or canceled registration donation or memory remember registration and also the donor ID donor book. We can see information for us and scan for full information the worker in center or full information for us. And see a profile. We see a history donation. We can see we can change a profile information. And we see settings. We see we can select another language. We can select another type. The mode. We can change password. We can ask a question page. We can page about us, information for as application and company, and we can support. We can writing a chat, Telegram or email support mail, and we can look out for as application.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, we are ready.
Thank you. Any questions from our guests? The first question from Alexei Maximi, one of our mentors. Alexei, please.
Yeah, hi. So you said that you use Kafka in your project. Could you elaborate more why you use Kafka? Oh, and where? The main questions.
So we're using Kafka because we expected a lot of users that we expect a lot request from our users because in our cases cause of war in Ukraine, first we should think about our guys from military, and if we will share our software to our service to them, we think that we will have a lot of requests to do that, and for stability and to not just how should I say, not just to lose our data if we have some troubles on our hosting provider. We think to use Kafka to first of all store and do not create a big load to our database.
You said that you expect a lot of user. Could you, I don't know, say me at least some number of users that you expect? 100, 1,000 users. Because as for me, it couldn't be more than 1,000, and it's really a low amount.
It's not a question. It's not a question what count of users we expect, and it's a question how many requests we will expect.
But why you expect so much requests?
Amount of users can be usually not so big, but we can just have a lot of requests from everywhere. It's a complex questions, and we thought about it a lot. We were discussing it, but we We decided to do like that because we're expecting a big growth for our services.
Okay, on just my suggestions, if you do some kind of such architecture decision, maybe you should prepare some functional, non-functional requirements that could be better understand why you choose Kafka in this project, for example. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. And Taras Romanik, please, your question.
I'm agree with previous speaker, with previous guy, Max, I remember. He looks like you over engineered your application. You added some services because it looks like CV driven development. You added it because you need it in your CV. And as for me, as for student, it's absolutely okay. And I'm just looking on my dashboard on Donor UA, and I see some information about my donation and when I did it, and there are plenty of information about it. And frankly speaking, for me, it's difficult to understand what you're going to do better for this. And one more thing, I spoke with Alexander Krakovetsky, who developed this application, and he said that most difficult part is this integration with medical centers, because it's really hard to push them to convince them to provide any information to you, even if they need donors, they don't have ways, they don't have channel to share this information. So my question, related to integration with medical centers, do you have you think about it? Do you plan anything related to this?
Yeah, absolutely. We discussed it, and integrations with end users always is a big problem for projects like us. Ilya, please, can you continue these questions? It's like from business analysis more and project management.
Yes, thank you very much. We are speaking with our customer, and we want to continue work with Maxim Robot. With organization is Yanglom Naptichi. And I hope, first of all, we want to use our web application with our students and the students in other universities. Of course, in the future, we are thinking about it, and it's a very good idea, but now only just for students. And we have our database and not medical. Now it's
okay.
just for students.
Please.
Thank you very much. It's just for students now.
Okay, because as I see in Donor UA, you could create your own organization, and it's solve a problem related to students. You could create some student organization on this page. And frankly speaking, I don't know how this Teams works because I never use it. But watch on this service one more time, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the next question from Orest Reiter. If it's possible, please ask one question because, yeah, okay, thank
Only
you.
one question I have is like a continue about data privacy and security with the struct of integration sensitivity data from the donor medical data with the hospital system. Are you thinking about HL7 or other integration systems with other medical system and hospital system too?
You mean like integration with another type of businesses, or what? Can you clarify, please? What do you mean by security?
It's more with like other, not only other businesses, it's like with the hospital too, where you can to get the more places where you can get the blood, where the someone who can go there and to be as a donor there, and with these things where you store data about someone and how you will be stored and secure.
Yeah, I understand. So again, it's like more complex questions for integrations to end users. And if we are talking about different hospitals or different clarified executors or I don't know, doctors or something like this. So we have plans like to integrate fully vertical of privacy. So we will have some identifications steps to understand to whom we are giving our application and why we should give to that people like different how should I say different steps of let me rephrase. We have in plans to do such an architecture that allows us to give to another doctors and another clarified people to use our applications via different, I don't know, ID card or something like that to understand that we are working with clarified people.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there other questions? No questions. Unfortunately, the mentor, Andrei Tatarchuk, cannot join us today. He's not at work now, but he left his feedback in the chat. I wish them success in developing their technical skills, paying attention to details, and continuously improving their work. Me too. I wish you a lot of success with your project and hope it will be implemented into real life. Thank you, guys. And let me invite the next team, the team with the project FinTech UniVerse, an educational and analytical FinTech platform that combines courses, insights, and market analytics into a single system. And the mentor of the team is Alexey Maximov, senior software engineer from STAR. And this project also has the real customer, and we'll listen to their feedback afterwards. So please start your presentation.
This is project FinTech UniVerse. This is a team, project manager, business analytic, front-end developer, designer, QA, backend developer, and mentor. The problem, FinTech education is a fragment across multiplayer the platform. Begins swagger to the fund and tables and relevant learning records. Example platform provides generating content but lacks the FinTech specialists. Lending partners the offer the owner and text question to navigation.
To better understand the market, we analyzed popular educational platforms such as Coursera, Udemy, and edX. This platform provides extensive educational content, but they are not focused exclusively on fintech topics. We do not consider them like direct competitors. Instead, we position FinTech UniVerse as a specialized platform serving a specific niche within fintech education. Our largest audience includes students, juniors, specialists, career changers, and anyone interested in building knowledge and skill in financial technology sector.
Out section to address the challenges we develop the FinTech UniVerse, the platform compilation, education, and content on FinTech and education. With single and inciting news and interesting course. User can assign the content, navigation there's the website and category of content and expression educations. Okay, next. This is quality solutions, the case advantage. Oh, sorry, not slide. The case advantage of the platform in the specific ratings centers of FinTech content, course aggregation, and filter and structured navigation. Factoring in span the personalization and AI recommendation when correct.
So we believe that FinTech UniVerse can make FinTech education more accessible to new learners. By centralizing educational resources, users can spend less time searching for content and more time learning. The platform also supports professional development and contributes to the growth of FinTech knowledge with educational communities. At this stage, FinTech UniVerse is fully functional MVP. The primary goal of the project is to validate market demand and gather feedback from potential users. In the future, we plan to explore partnerships with FinTech companies, educational organizations, and universities. Potential monetization opportunities include premium features, sponsored educational content, partnership programs, and corporate access solutions.
Okay. Next, next lecture has the author the backend developer.
Our backend is implemented using Fast API and is responsible for business logic, user authentication, request processing, and communication with the database. PostgreSQL is used for data storage. LGBT authentication was implemented to ensure secure user access and authorization. The application is deployed using a DigitalOcean infrastructure. This architecture allows independent development of system components and provides flexibility for future scaling and maintenance. I would now like to pass the word to front-end developer Ivan.
For the front-end implementation, we selected React. Its component-based architecture allowed us to create a reusable interface, elemented and simplify future maintenance. Fast API was selected for backend development because of its performance and efficient API development capabilities. PostgreSQL was chosen as the database management system due to its reliable and scalability. Through development was also used Figma, Adobe Illustration, Case, Chrome DevTools, etc. For collaboration, testing, and design activities. The selected technology stack fully satisfies the requirement of our MVP and provides the solid foundation of the future development. Now, I would like to let our designer talk.
Hello. Our main goal was to take the platform simple, easy to use. We created our own design system to keep the same style, all pages. We used blue, white, and red colors. These colors often connected with technologies, trust, and finances. We also created a logo and designs for all main pages of the platform. We paid special attention to languages and easy navigations between pages. Now I would like to give the floor to a QA engineer.
Hello everyone. As a QA engineer, I was responsible for ensuring the quality of the product, the development progress. I prepare the test documents, user functional testing, and verified key user scenarios, included navigation and system integration. Automatic testing were also implemented to validate core functional. All differently facts were documented, communicated, and development team, and retested after results. As a result, the product reached a stability state and was prepared for demonstration and next show front-end or project.
So I would like to introduce our demonstration. Now I would like to briefly demonstrate the implemented of our product. This, as you can see, our home page. The platform can be used for both languages as Ukrainian and English. Here you can see it switch very easily. We also have the course sections that provides access and educational content and filtering capabilities. Insights have section that contains information and analytic materials related to the financial technologies. The platform also includes the user registration and automatical functionality. As you can see here, we can sign in or registration. Yeah, that's mostly this. The demonstration was used for the core functionality of our the MVP we were so done and confirm that it was fully, completely operational. Thank you very much, and I now would like to let the project manager to talk.
Thank you, Ivan. Future plans. This is the corrective action of the FinTech UniVerse in the function MVP. The always of user validation and concept and improving the platform its core functionality. Maybe this is education project. We education the marketing and maybe concurrent. Our next steps conduct functions market research and collect use feedback to the helps understand further development profession. We also plan the completion the partner section and examine collaboration openness with FinTech combined and UniVerse and education organization. Following the market validation with the expert monetization operations of the premium maybe partners in adding and aggregation platform quality data. Okay, thank you the word. Maybe you have question.
Thank you for your presentation. And now the first question from Taras Romanek.
So, as I noticed that you also add some news, but as for me, it will take a lot of time to manage this news, to add new content, to be competitive with newsletters, with magazines, and etc. and news site. As for me, you are over engineering in this part. And I think you have to add something that Coursera and EDX, Udemy, Prometheus, or any other platform don't have. Some playground, finance playground, or anything when you can invest money. I don't know if it's course related to investment. You imitate bank behavior with timing, so you put some money and you receive it, your money, you pay taxes, etc., etc. As for me, it will be much more useful for users, and it is really difficult to be competitive with famous universities who hosted their courses on Coursera, edX, Prometheus, etc. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, the next question from Oleg.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the work and presentation. A couple of questions and then advice. So, what is your primary audience, target audience?
Oh, this question. Alexander, please help me.
The main audience of us consists of students, young professionals, people changing careers, and users interested in financial technology. In the future, this also may include universities and educational organizations, I suppose.
Okay, in which country?
Mainly in Ukraine, but in the future, we would like to expand not in Ukraine, but in European countries.
Good,
and yeah.
good. How do you find financial literacy in Ukraine? So ability to use financial instruments, skills, tools.
Do you mean it's easy, hard, or something?
It's like a proficient, basic, not existed.
Yeah, I suppose it's pretty hard. It's like you've said, non-existent. In Ukraine, this field is not as developed as in Europe, for example, or in United States, UN. It's like an empty field that we are trying to conquer.
Yeah, agree. And this is actually answer to Taras' question, and this could be your sweet spot. Because I agree with you that in Ukraine, financial literacy is pretty close to zero. We have no like clear access to trading platforms. We have now all this joint venture, hundred of years history. So that's why you can focus your platform on building this financial literacy, not only providing like aggregation of courses, classes, or insights. You can think about like a building educational hub from zero to hero, let's say. First starting with assessment of a person, where they are, at which level they operate right now, at which level they target, and then help them build the path, and then suggest those things. If you will do this specifically for Ukrainian market, then you will be unique, then you will find your niche, and then you will be competitive that Taras challenged you. Yeah, absolutely correctly. Otherwise, if you just aggregation, then no difference from giants, and you will lost this competition.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Thank you for your questions, and thanks a lot for the presentation of this project. And maybe your mentor is here today, Alexey Maximiev. Perhaps Alexey is still here.
Yeah. What I could say. First of all, thank you. I'm really appreciate the effort of the team. Maybe even the real value. It's not the project itself. It's the experience that you got and how things work in the real world. I should admit that I had a lot of expectations, and I thought that I was the easiest mentor to work because of it. But in any case, team do their work and at least receive this experience. So I'm happy with the result in general. Yeah, there are some things that could be improved, but in any case, at least this real experience, it's nice. They receive it. And I hope they will improve their skills in the future. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Alexey, and thanks a lot for supporting the team as a mentor, for working with them throughout the year. And I see that the customer, the client of this project is here today, Larissa Sloboda. Maybe you can share your feedback with us. Are you satisfied with the results or not? What are your thoughts about this project?
Okay, thank you so much, Julia. Tell me, please, are you hearing me well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Fine. Thank you for the feedback. First of all, I would like to say Thank you so much from my heart for my team and for the mentor, Alexei Maximi, because they really have done a lot of work. Okay, I agree, this is a very some new approach, new industry for Ukraine, and this industry is very young. So we tried to find some projects in FinTech area in education in this industry, because the gap between professionals, the real professionals, and the industry growing of the industry is very high. And okay, that's a very sometimes risky profession and risky area for now, but by 3-5 years it will be more and more actual for our market. So I know that this project was a challenge at the start, and that is why thank you so much, Alexei, for your great professional support for the team. Exactly at this moment, I'm very satisfied with the result, and I see the level how we will improve this project and how we will move forward with that. Thank you so much, Oleg and Taras, for your feedback, questions, and your ideas. For example, regarding the financial industry, financial literacy, because it's really this gap very huge in Ukrainian market, and basically, if I see that okay, it should be related to the IT industry, I little bit lost the idea regarding the financial literacy, but perfectly that financial literacy was the start for that. Without financial literacy, we can't move to the fintech professionally and go to the educational in this industry, in this sphere. So I'm very satisfied with this project and happy with them. And thank you so much, Yulia, for great management of this process. And thank you so much, my team, my colleagues, experts, and mentor. Exactly. Thank you for this opportunity to have new experience with project works in our team. Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Larissa, for this fantastic project, for this idea. So the students had what to do throughout the year. Thank you and good luck. And wish you
good luck.
Thank you. And now let me invite the next team. Time flies, and we have the team with the project AI system for the Gradient Agency. It's an AI-powered platform that automates B2B sales, reduces response time to minutes, and enables focus on closing deals. The mentor of the team is Mykola Poboivovk, Principal Data Architect from Privatbank.
Hello everyone. I am Nazar and I will start the story about our project. First of all, I want to introduce us. Litvin Nazar, Project Manager, Alexei Rak, Business Analyst, Nazar Makara, Designer, Vladislav Finyahin, Backend Developer, Roman Lazar, Backend Developer, Vlad Senki, Frontend Developer, and Nastya Shiyanova, QA Engineer. Also, I want to introduce our customer, Olena Zanichkovska, co-founding The Gradient, an agency dedicated to applying a human-first design methodology to AI product, and our mentor, Mykola Poboivovk, data architecture and data governance at Privatbank. So, what we do? An AI-powered platform that automates B2B sales, reduces response time to a minute, and enable focus on closing deals. Our solution is a digital assistant. It takes away 18% of routine work. Manager no longer copy data from email into a spreadsheet and spend 20 minutes studying a client profile on LinkedIn. Now they receive a ready-made client card with a short resume and a pre-written letter, which they only have to check and click send. And now we speak about goal of our project. We had many goals, but the main one was to automate personalized email response using artificial intelligence. The system generates response automatically, but administrator can still customize the prompt. This way we get the best of both worlds, automation and flexibility. And now I'll hand over the floor to our designer.
We made the design very clear, so nothing distracts you. You can easily switch between light and dark themes. Everything you need is one screen, so you don't have to waste time searching for buttons. It's all about making your work faster and much less stressful. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Manual work is so slow and boring, so we replace it with optimization. Right now, it takes almost an hour to process one client. With our tool, it takes only 2 minutes. We took away all the boring stuff like data entry and typing. Now our team can spend their time exactly selling and talking to people. Next slide, please. The project is finished, the main parts are done, they work well, and they are stable. We aren't just talking about an idea, we have a working product. In just a few seconds, I return on a live demo, so you can see the result for yourself. And now I will hand over the floor to our QA engineer.
The platform security is based on modern data protection standards, including cryptographic authentication using GVT tokens with server signature, which completely eliminates the possibility of user ID. Spoofing unauthorized role changes via the browser. The system implements a multi-level access model rebug, where critical operations such as new user registration, i.e. system prompt management, and mass mailing are protected at the server logic level, and are accessible only to authorized administrators. All data exchange goes through strict validation, preventing IDOR-type vulnerabilities and guaranteeing the integrity of corporate information and automation settings. To ensure the quality of our project, we combined automated testing with manual verification using PyTest and mocking techniques. We isolated and validated the IE service logic on the backend, ensuring reliable performance without consuming live resources during tests. We also conducted functional IP testing to guarantee a seamless data integration between the React frontend and fast IP backend. Finally, we performed UI testing to verify responsiveness and error handling. This comprehensive approach allowed us to identify bottlenecks early and deliver a stable user-friendly system.
Yeah, let's talk about our technology stack. At the core, we have the fast API for the backend, for the request processing, business logic, and etc. And React for the frontend to ensure the user-friendly interface. About integrations, we have synchronization between Gmail and Google Sheets. So when we are receiving the mail from the lead, it automatically parses onto his categories and pastes in the Google Sheets. So we don't need to do this manually. About functionality, we have centralized APIs for lead management, status tracking, and analytics. Also, we have Python and OpenAI SDK for the LLMs and Figma for design. This is our high-level architecture design. So user is interacting with the frontend. He can input data and view the result. Then frontend sends data to the backend, where on the Python and Fast API it's processed, and if needed, it goes to the main API layer, where is the main core features is proceeded, like ChatGPT searches the information about our lead and creates draft, and Gmail to send or receive the emails. Also, we have Data Hub, which includes Google Sheets for the mail management and DuckDB for the backups and analytics. So we've seen our presentation, so let's move on to the real product. Yeah. We are welcomed by our analytics page, so we can see various analytics about our projects. So like amount of active projects, closed projects, amount of all projects over time, lead distribution like by statuses, by the managers, percent of achievement, like that, and also various graphics, so we can analyze on our work, our time. Also, we can select various managers to check their separate analytics about them, so we can see how many leads was distributed to this manager. So let's move on to the main zone, the work zone. Here we can manage our leads and make what we need to make. Like we can see also basic analytics, like the amount of leads that waits for our response. So we can see the list of leads. We can sort it by the data. So let's sort by all time. We can also see like various statuses, like we can see this lead is accepted, this is snoozed. So let's pick our new lead. Oh, this is something. 1 second. Yeah. So we are getting the email from the lead potential connecting regarding a mobile opportunity. So we can see this is from Daniel Moore, his email, company, when it was received, like 90 days ago, his phone number, and more complete information about our contact. So it's Daniel Moore. He is managing partner in Microsoft. His experience is senior, and email, phone, and brief information about him. He is a managing partner in the Microsoft. We are getting various links to his social medias and etc. like LinkedIn, his various works like about cloud engineering or principal security. So we can review and see with what he is working. Also, we are getting the information about company from open sources, that AI collects the information from open sources and sorts and gives to us. Like this is Microsoft, we are getting their link and also links about the company, like from Wikipedia, from other open sources, so we can review what is this company. If we want to see the whole message what was sent to us, we can click show the mail and see what was typed to us. Yeah, so we have seen our mail, so we can choose what to do with them. Like for first, we can take him in work, so our colleagues will see that it is our work now. So status automatically updates to in work. Like we can see that this was action from admin, so from us. We also are getting the notification. So now we can choose what to do. We can snooze him to like bright future when we will communicate with them. We can reject if we don't want this offer, and we can accept. Let's accept the offer, and AI automatically generates us the draft of message we could send to the lead. Yeah. It generates. Yeah. AI generates us the message, so we don't need to do the manual work, like we don't need to manually type the whole letter because it gets repetitive. So AI like automates this process. Also, we can choose the styles of the AI, so we can like semi-official, official, also various modes like quick response, like follow-up to summarize what the lead said in the message, or full recap and proposals to fully said like what lead has said and make a proposal. Also, we can attach some files, like we don't attach for now. Like also we can modify it. So like best regards from Roman. Like, and also we can modify it to look like we want. And I see I like this message, so I answer and accept. So yeah. We can see that mail was sent, so lead is getting our message. So status automatically changes to accepted. So let's move on to our other features that we have. We can also modify our profile, like change avatar, change name, email, change our password. Also, we can see the history of leads by their email, like how many mails we have from them, how often. Also, we can customize our AI, so we get like more customized for us. Like we can add the top block, what would like paste in the like top of the message, bottom block for the bottom, like best regards or like that. Also, we can modify styles and like tones of our AI, so we can change it, so it like gives more maybe official answer or maybe more relaxed. We can also save it or like no. Also, we can manage our managers and administrators. We can add a new worker from here, and also we can manage. So we can deactivate the worker, so he would not see like new leads. We can delete him, so if we like fire him, or we can like change his role to like make administrator. And this is all for our project. We will be glad to answer your questions. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for the presentation, for the demo, and the questions from our experts. Oleg Dugin, please.
Thank you for the work. So you mentioned that from as is to B state, and the project is executed. Have you achieved to B state or overachieved? Have you measured it?
Yeah, we can say we achieved the to be. We automated process like so it takes much less time for manager to work with the lead. So we like how it was in the to be or as is to be. In as is in like hour or less, like 30 minutes. But now you have seen like it taking like 10 minutes at maximum. So yeah, I think we achieved.
Okay, so what is the user feedback?
Our customer, I think Yulia Melnik can say the feedback because our customer sent it to them.
Yeah, I left the feedback in the chat from Lana Zanichkovska. It's quite long, but I'll read it. I have been working with the team on the AI business development assistant, and I wanted to share very positive feedback. The team has done a great job understanding the requirements, translating them into a usable and practical design, and making the solution feel intuitive and supportive for daily work. I really appreciate the effort, collaboration, and attention to detail that went into shaping the assistant. Overall, my response is very positive. The next important step will be to test the assistant through real integration into the business development processes so we can validate how it works in practice and identify any further improvements. Thank you again to the team for the great work.
Good. So my main question, your goal and in scope was only to speed up, so to do automation to speed up, because this is your only metric.
Yes.
How about quality? Because you can speed up like a weak work, bad work. How about quality of responses? Do you have like any mechanism, or it will be in future releases, to provide some insights, to challenge responses, draft of responses, whatever, so to increase the quality? Because speed up, it's great, but if quality of work is weak, you will speed up weakness.
It's a good question. For quality, we need to first of all like synchronize it with a real company, like with the gradient. But for now, we haven't do this because it's like quite a long step. So but it is in our future plans. I think we need the feedback from managers who worked with it to see the metric of quality. if quality would be like not as much as they want, we can add some in future, like some checks that like another AI checks the message or like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. And the question from Taras Romanek.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that it's a really great product and it's looking interesting, that it solve a real problem and you have real customers. And I want to ask you about HubSpot. As for me, it's pretty similar tool. I'm not sure that HubSpot has similar functionality, but do you have any competitors on the market who solve a similar issue, similar problem in another way or in the same way?
I say no, because we do this only for the Gradient company. We do all
Okay,
features.
do you have, got it. Do you have any plans to use this application, use this service for other companies?
At the moment, we don't think about that. Maybe after this final demo, we think and do something.
Okay, and one more question. Do you have calculation, some calculation? I'm sure that I saw it, but I'm not, some calculation related how much money you spent on AI, on this question, on the summarization, searching, etc. Maybe it's secret, it's also okay.
In case we don't really count, like create some special tool to calculate this, but we just looking forward to OpenAI APIs because we use this. So here we just count after, like, we tested 10 emails, and after that we're looking like this is cost 0.10 cents for this emails. So we're working like this. Like
okay, got it. But I want you to watch your numbers, watch your money that you spent on AI as well. How much it costs for you, how much it costs for end user as well, because it's your price based on this.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yulia, please.
Thank you, Taras, for your question and for your comments. Thank you to the team. The mentor could not join us today, but he left his, Mykola Povivok left his feedback about the collaboration in the chat. I will not read it, sorry, it's very long, because we need to proceed with our presentations. Thanks a lot, to the team, and good luck. Perhaps you will continue collaborating with Elena Zanichkovska. It would be really great. And now let me invite Lyudmila Rybak, who developed her individual projects. She didn't work in a team with others, but she had an idea of a project, and she worked under the supervision of Vyacheslav Kuldovsky, competency manager from SoftServe, and she developed a project, AsmylaPro, a desktop trading platform. Luda, if you are ready, you may start the presentation.
So I'm happy to introduce you AsmylaPro, an app that crosses you from learning and practice to advanced trading. Here in front of you, a table of content. Please take a quick review. We will start from the core idea, why it works, value for client, market, up to the app, how it works, and further. So the main problem that beginners don't understand why actually market behaves in that way, which I think it's really a big problem if they want to trade. And one of it also that learning is separated from real market data, which what I tried really to solve. if we talk about some professionals users, existing platforms have limited customization, and professional traders also need more control over charts and indicators. But honestly, we was focused just on beginners mostly. So solution I'm ready to give, it's one platform like for both learners and professionals, where they can, for example, learners, we will give them good materials and learning tools, and professionals, users, of course, will have more control over charts and indicators. Target audience. Main target audience for current MVP is just beginners, and because for them it's a really because it's our main target audience for now. And other what you can see, other points you can see, it's just little for future. Value for client. Beginners will learn faster and with better understanding, and professionals will use flexible, fast, and customizable tools. So, market and competitors. Here is represented just the biggest competitors like TrendSpider and TradingView, which platforms is just for analysis of market. What's the most big negative sides? If you're beginner, it's too much expensive for you. You're also scared to lose. So real trading is a little bit give you fear for it. And another one side is just learning platforms like Udemy or Investopedia, with what you will never have like learning on real charts. So platform concept, we're providing currently a demo account, which really good for safe trading and trying lots of things, especially in the start. Learn and analyze in the same environment, and real-time data, currently using Binance API for MVP, but later it will independent. About the architecture, so for now, it's just a fully modular design with clear component boundaries, but later, as app will get more and more bigger, I'm thinking maybe it will come to microservices. For charts, we are using C++ with OpenGL. A main app is developed with Qt Creator, and also about architecture, I was trying to make it really scalable, especially for future extensions. What is really important, we have clear separation of data and logic, and it's right now working on real time, prepared for multi-threaded data processing. So current design for MVP looking like this, and when it will come to release, it will get changed because I think it will need more professional looking and more useful. So technology stack looking like this: C++, Qt, OpenGL, for database PostgreSQL, CMake, Git, and Google Test. So now time for live demo. So let's see the app. I will start review from the biggest object. What you can see, it's a chart. what you need to know for now. I just presented 1 minute candles chart for code showing the results and how it works. Next, on the top, you can see just some stuff for setting up the app, left side and top right side for analysis. And for now, I would like to focus mainly in this limited time on learn option. Let's click. And in front of you is represented my idea about demo account that allows user trade safely. So what's the idea overall about it? Let's go to portfolio, and you have your given balance, what is enough small to the amounts not impact on real market, especially what good for high liquidity cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, and a coin balance, which is representing just control sum from your portfolio coins list, what you bought. So let's do a little trade for understanding deeply how it can work. Let's come to other coins, for example, like Litecoin. So here you can see menu, current price, coin name. You can buy, sell, use market or limit. Let's select amount, for example, little less. Buy by market, buy NAV. And in your portfolio list is represented just already some coins, and we can check real-time updates, how much you lose, how much you're in profit, which is really good for my target audience. So beginners who really have no money and scared to lose. It's everything, of course, should be combined with analysis, which I'm providing, for example, indicators. So let's for now talk about future plans. So as you can see, I have a really big list for it, and it's just only some parts. Please make a quick review of it. First of all, I will focus on increasing speed of platform for representing data. I think it's really crucial. Some other stuff for learning, additional information, what is super important. Please check it. And I was working up to this time alone. Maybe in future I would like to have a team for it. I think it would be really amazing. And let's go to question and answer session. Thank you.
Thank you, Ludmila. Maybe there are questions from the audience. Yeah, Ola Arduin, please, your question.
Yeah, thank you for this heroic effort to create such complex thing alone. So couple of clarification questions, so I want to get it fully. So do you trade real money or play money in learning mode?
If it's personally on my own, you mean?
When you use like a learn mode. So is it like a real money or it's a play money?
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell. As I provided a safe environment for like freshers, we are not giving real money, of course. I like to call it virtual money that user can like little bit amount for you can explore market, test your own strategies, without even a little being like scaring to lose something.
Okay, good. So what I lack is understanding learning curve. So how actually a person start learning. So there are a couple of stages, let's say. First, how to trade. So you buy, you sell, there is delta, market, there is a market dynamic, everything changes, it grows, it declines, and you get some delta. This is like a basic one. Then building strategies, what you said, like to test strategies, you have to understand how to build like such strategies. So you can like create portfolio, multiple currencies, financial instruments, etc. So this you're absolutely right about that. Barrier is too high to start like a do real trading. So your goal, purpose of your tool actually is to lower this bar as low as possible and to guide a user from ground zero level to understanding and then start using and then building strategies and then building winning strategies. So it's really huge potential in such tool. Yeah, just think about that. Looking from what I see now, I still, if I don't know how to trade, it still for me will be like a blind person start clicking and trying to get something.
Yes, and so my main purpose of it, I just try to make a really useful thing where users cannot be scared for just starting, at least for starting, and at least try something. This for now
Yeah,
current
but
is really useful.
agree, but this is something you have to really guide person. It's not for person, it should not be like a something. For like a think about user experience. You have to guide this, navigate this person from knowing nothing to building winning strategies.
Especially future plans set improvements I was showing you, it's mostly focused on it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And suggestion, like build a team. Build a team for it, because for one person it's too heavy task to lift. Thank you.
Thank you, Oleg. Maybe there are other questions. No questions. Luda, maybe you have the feedback from the mentor because he couldn't join us today, and I know that he is satisfied with the results, but I haven't received any comments, other comments. Oleg, yes, you're...
I forgot to ask. So do you have like any early adopters, users, real people who start using it and provide feedback?
I was consultation a little and showing this app, so of course it needs super lots of improvements, but as currently for now, as the app is just locally deployed, I'm not going to share for especially just for now, because it's my own opinion. Just I need to add more useful stuff so it can be more short.
But I understand, but this is a trick. You have a long list of improvements of future plans, but you haven't tested the initial idea. So before you start implementing, because it might take years or 2 years to implement it. So now you have already something that it's clickable, you can play with it, show to someone, or the more the better.
Actually.
Get feedback and then refine your plan of improvements. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Oleg. Thank you for your recommendations. So, and thank you, Luda, for for your interesting project. Wish you luck with its implementation. And dear colleagues, let me remind you that we have a feedback form for today, for this day, for these 4 teams and Ludmila's project. Each team can be evaluated with 10 criteria, and 4 teams can be evaluated with 10 criteria. Ludmila will not be evaluated with this criteria. Just you may leave your general feedback because she didn't work in a team, and half of these criteria are connected with the teamwork. Dear colleagues, thanks a lot for joining us today, and thanks a lot to the teams for working hard during this 9 months, for developing real products, and for your creative solutions. I wish you a lot of success with your future products, and of course I wish you a really great vacations afterwards, after this hard work. I would like to thank all the mentors who supported the teams, for your consultations, for your meetings together, to my colleague Anastasia Shapovalova, our technical consultant, to our PM mentor Oleg Dugin, who had bi-weekly meetings with the PMs. I would like to thank our QA mentor Vasil Chitailo, our design mentor Marta Zayets, our BA mentor Maria Terlecka, and I would also like to thank Antonina Palecka, who helped the students prepare their pitching and their final presentations. And thanks a lot to the team of IT Step University, who helped the students organize their work, and who really supported them throughout this course. Many thanks to all the experts who joined us yesterday and today for your questions, your recommendations, because they are very useful. Your real feedback is very useful. Thanks a lot to the customers who trusted the teams, their ideas, and also collaborated with them to create something really valuable. And the biggest thank you, of course, to the armed forces of Ukraine, because they really allow us being here today and work with the students. And we had 2 hours yesterday and today, and we could work safely and listen to this wonderful presentation. Thank you, everyone, and maybe you have something to add, maybe share your thoughts, share your ideas, your recommendations, and maybe your feedback. There are just 15 of us at the meeting. And yeah, Ruslana, please, your word.
I also hope it was a great and valuable experience for our students, yes, to try working in team, each with their own role, as well as individual projects, yes. And I also wish only success and new ideas for our students, and it was well done. So keep ahead, keep going, and never stop. And also I would like to say thank you to Yulia Melnik, to Elix company, to all the experts, student teams, mentors, customers, and all who participated in this defenses of students' projects. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruslana. And maybe we have other comments today. Oleg, please, impression.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for the great work to IT Step team, to Yulia, and her team to create this environment and opportunity. I am not sure that students even realize how great what you've done for them, because I just remind myself at university time when we just sitting in classes and yeah, if I would have such opportunity to work on a real project with clients, mentors, yeah, teachers, I would be much more advanced than I was when I start my commercial professional career. So my call to action to students to value this, to reflect on this. Next call to action before you go to celebration and dismiss your teams, sit together and reflect on what you've done. Because this is your experience and what you learn from this experience, the most important part of this. Not only skills you've built, not only connections you've made, network you've built, but what you learn from experience. Because if you haven't learned from experience, it will be trauma. If you learn from it, you become stronger. So yeah, I wish that IT Step University continue such great initiative, building such environment, and we already discussed with President ideas how we can improve it, because there is always place for improvement, always. Even if it was great, it could be better. Yep. So it was time to defend, and then it will be time to celebrate. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thanks
You're
a lot,
great.
Oleg. Thank you for this inspiring speech. And maybe we have other thoughts, other comments. That's the final opportunity to share your impressions, because that's the end of the course. Okay, I will not force you. So thanks again for being here today, for supporting the teams, and for your inspiration. Yeah, I wish all of you a great and safe summer ahead, and good luck with all your own projects, and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.